Good morning. It is day 100 on the PCT. We are continuing to make our way towards South Lake Tahoe. It is 6:41 a.m. and a little cave right there. Perhaps something lives in there. A hiker or two, maybe. It is 6:41 a.m. We are just about half a mile into our day. A couple of things coming up today. We'll see those shortly. And then we don't really know yet quite how far we're going to go. It is probably going to be somewhere in the close to 20 miles. Again, we don't have to push that far in this section at this point, but it will shorten up tomorrow and give us a little bit more of a restful day tomorrow. So, and then we should only have about 2 miles into town, which normally we would walk. Just do those 2 miles at the end of that last day. But again, just because we couldn't get a room the night before, we'll just stop short and then head into town early and spend the day, hanging out in town, getting our planning done and chores and just kind of enjoying town for a little bit. So that's the plan. Hope you're all having a good day, and we will catch up with you shortly. All right, a little slice of home for us here this morning, being that we are from the Keystone State. This is Pennsylvania Creek, and suddenly the humidity has gone from 0 to 95%. All right, we're going across and moving on. Could be smoke from some fires or something, but I'm not sure that there are enough fires going on close enough to cause that right now. So I think it's just normal Southern California heat, or Northern California heat. Back in the forest again. Bow, bow. A little Steve Winwood this morning. See the trail all along the hillside over there in the grass. I've got Upper Blue Lake and Lower Blue Lake. Couldn't couldn't see. You couldn't see the other one hidden behind the hillside there. All right, here we are with wrap up for day 100, day 100. So, let's see, we did officially 20 miles today, which, again, it's always more on our, or usually more on our watches, but
feels like twice as much on our feet.
yeah. So it was, it wasn't a bad day though, really.
You know what?
What?
I am going to fire my hair and makeup people because look at this.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yes. So, yeah, but it wasn't a bad day at all, really.
No, what was the elevation? Like 38?
38, something like that, yeah.
But it was rolling once again. It wasn't anything too.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
No.
By any means. The trail was, for the most part, dirt and easy to walk on until the end when we hit that scree.
Mm-hmm.
So that was difficult.
Yeah,
but
wait till the end of the day for that to happen.
But yeah, early on it was pretty rolly. We had one significant hill near towards the end, but
a lot of dirt, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a lot of wildflowers. A lot of wildflowers.
Lots of flowers today. Yeah, that was great to see.
Yeah.
Didn't see any parrots today.
Or dogs.
Or dogs. Yeah. But we did see a lot of water. I mean, as far as like there were some large lakes around, which was pretty cool. So that was nice, and just some nice views in general. So it was again, like you commented a couple of times, you know, you walk on one side of a mountain or a hill and it's stark and, you know,
barren, and there's nothing but dirt and rock.
And then you walk up and over the hill and get to the other side. And
it's pine forest.
Yeah.
And it's lovely and it's shaded.
And and that just kind of happens all day. You just go back and forth and back and forth between these different environments. So, so that was kind of cool. But let's see. I guess we passed Pennsylvania Creek this morning, so that was kind of nice for us. It was good water. We didn't drink.
What did you look?
We didn't drink any.
No, we didn't drink any. It was flowing really well though.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
But it was too early in the day. We didn't need water.
Right.
But your highlight for the day?
Yes. So this afternoon, right around the time when we were walking on the scree, I don't know, it was my highlight, but
it wasn't my highlight.
So it was just a weird thing.
You were talking about it all day.
I was not. Anyway, so right around the time when I was taking video of the two lakes, Upper and Lower Blue Lake, I think it was, something like that. We were standing right next to this mountain, not really sure what you want to call it.
So coincidentally.
Yeah. You couldn't really see it where we were standing, but earlier in the day I had taken some pictures, or earlier just down the hill where you could see. That hill is called the Nipple, and it's not just our name. I mean, it's not our name at all.
It's on the map,
and it's not Far Out's name or the app that we use. It is the USGS topographical name for that hill, so you only really know it if on our app you look at the topo map that we can download, and that's the only reason we knew about it. And of course people comment about it and things like that, but I will say I can't disagree that that's what it looks like. So you know, I was quote unquote looking forward to it all day, just because I was curious. It was like, all right,
we talked about.
It's why it's called this. It must look like it. So, sure enough, it did. And oddly enough, there were two of them.
Because that's odd.
It was. Yeah. Well, it was odd because it
Here,
was
because
called
it was a plural.
because it was called the nipple
I know.
instead of the nipples.
Thank you.
But anyway, yes. So that was a curiosity for the day. So I did get a couple of pictures of that, and we took a selfie with it. So that was that was just something different for today. Yeah, it was a little anyway. So so here we are. We were going to end our day 0.2 miles earlier. We got to a campsite right near some water, and it was lovely. The water was great.
Nice. The campsite was nice as well.
Campsite was great, except there were enough bugs at that point that we were afraid that they were just going to get worse. Particularly,
I'm so done with the mosquitoes.
Yeah, and the flies are really annoying too. And just because they seem to be more tenacious. Anyway, and they're bigger, so, and they, you can't just shoo them away, they come right back. So anyway,
That's true for mosquitoes as well.
Yeah, it is mosquitoes, but they're just larger. The flies are just bigger.
I know.
And anyway, so
they don't swarm like the mosquitoes
right
do.
Yeah,
anyway,
like the one flying around my head right now.
There were bugs,
enough
so
bugs.
We decided to come up to the actual campsite. 0.2.
0.2 away.
So we loaded up with water, and here we are.
And here we are. And it is also a lovely campsite. And we have a really nice view over here. So I will take some video of that when we're done here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for day 100. Yeah, I guess, we didn't have anything tremendously different today. So
we have 17 miles to get to town, so we're going to do that and then go into the campground since we don't have a hotel booked till Saturday evening. But why tent on the on the trail 2 miles out from town when we can actually go into the campground, apparently, which is free for PCT hikers, and there are showers and laundry. So
I wasn't aware of the campground but we until today, but so we had talked about it just staying 2 miles out of town and then going in on Saturday morning. But instead, since there's a campground in town, we're going to do that, which is lovely. So we'll wrap up this section into South Lake Tahoe tomorrow. Get in and get some town food, get a shower.
Be touristy for a little bit.
And probably take a day or whatever off as we figure out what's next. Because there are some fires going on north of here. So we just have to evaluate and see what we're going to do next. So, okay. That's it for day 100. And I guess we will talk to you tomorrow.
Night.
Have a good night, everyone. Okay, so this is the bird's eye view of our tent site. So I'm standing up on a rock right now so I can show you the view. But yeah, it's a lovely site surrounded by some large boulders here. There's more space out there for a number of other tents. We've got one other hiker here with us tonight. And yeah, again, a big mountainside which goes all the way over there. So this is our view for this evening, which is really nice. You can see it all the way out there. There's the rock that I'm standing on as well, but out there, really nice. And if we continue to pan around the side, we have some more over there. So it's a great site. Hopefully there are fewer bugs here than at the last place. All right, have a good night, everyone.